You don't have to travel very far to practice skills on your e-mountain bike. In fact, there's plenty of things on the side of the trail that you regularly ride past that you could be brushing up those skills on. So today, I'm showing you 5 skills you can practice on one obstacle. So the obstacle we're going to be using today is a simple slope. Now, a lot of us have access to a slope or a bank, something like that. Could be concrete, could be grass. And how steep you want to make it is your call. Obviously, the steeper you go, the more skills you're going to need. And surface-wise, well, rock or concrete is going to be ideal, but maybe grass is going to be a little bit softer landing if you're not so confident. But everyone has access to a slope, so here's the skills. First up, it's a super simple skill, is how slow can you go down the slope. Now this is a really great one for dialing in your lever field, it's a great one for dialing in your weight position, and it's a great one for knowing, how much trust you can put in your tyres on these sort of surfaces. Now brakes, well, they're going to do different things to you as you go down the hill. If you pull your front brake, it's going to move your weight forward. If you pull your rear brake, it's probably going to be quite light, so it's probably going to skid. So it's really worth dialing in your weight position when you're tackling these slopes. Learn where to be on the bike when you pull each brake. And note how powerful your brakes are. Know where that lever is right as hard as it can go before it locks up. It's really worth experimenting with all these different weight shifts and how hard you can pull the brakes. It's going to pay massive dividends when it comes to riding the trails. Okay, so as I come into the slope, I'm just coming in nice and slow, almost to a standstill. And I'm dragging my brakes, getting my weight back, and just seeing which brake does what. As I pull the front brake, I can feel my weight go forward and skid. The back brake just sliding down nicely. So just learn about the modulation of your brakes. Now once you dialed in the slow speed control, you will have learnt your brakes modulation. Now one of the fun tricks you can do after that is going to be one of my favourites, and that's the stoppie. Now with the stoppie, you can work really small with this trick, literally just picking your back wheel up inches away from the ground. Then you can work out getting it higher, getting it further. It's just accentuating all those movements a little bit more. For the basic stoppie, all you need to do is come in, squash the bike in, and then pull the front brake gently just to feel that back end go light. Then it's finding the balance point and the brake modulation point and keeping it on the front wheel the whole way down the slope. Sounds pretty hard, and it is pretty hard to do a long one, but you can definitely start off small with this and work your way up. Now one of the key moments of the stoppie is going to be the approach. Now this is where you load the bike down into the suspension and you start doing a weight shift forward as you approach the slope. So as that front wheel goes on the slope, that's when you want to chuck your weight forward and be pulling that front brake. Seems pretty scary as you look down the slope, but this is where you need to make that movement. Then just trust your brake's modulation to keep you on the front wheel, hopefully all the way down the slope. Then you can, of course, turn the bank upside down and use it as a climb. Now, when it comes to climbing, loads of different techniques and things you can practice on a bank. Try it with the seat up, try it with the seat down, try it in an easy power mode, try it in a low power mode, try it in an easy gear, try it in a harder gear. There's so many things you can learn from simply just riding a slope. If it becomes too easy, then maybe try the run up, reduce your run up on it. And then maybe try a failed hill climb. You can start halfway up and see if you can make it to the top. So much fun to be had on a simple bank. Now banks, they also make great landings, so it's worth walking up to the top of the bank and seeing what's up top. Now this one has got a really good run up to it and a tiny little kicker, meaning I can pop off the top and get a little bit of air time too. Now jumping into a bank is a really great way of learning how to get air off stuff. Now this is fairly little consequence. You can go big or as small as you want. Now to make it bigger, you obviously come in with more speed and more hop. If you want to go small, just come in nice and steady and give it a little hop. It's a really great way of learning how to get that air under the tyres. Let's have a go. So technique wise, it's pretty much all about just using the bunny hop and getting your timing right on this one. So on the approach, we're going to come in at a nice jogging pace at first. I'm just going to do a little hop off the top and see how far we go down the bank. Then as our confidence increases and our technique improves, then it's time to step it up a little bit to see how far you can go. So you might have found the straight up climb fairly easy, but how about challenging yourself on a bank like this? Make a trial section. Now a trial section is all about slow speed and control. We're not going straight up the bank, we're gonna go across it, we're gonna go down it, then back up, then around, make it as hard as possible. So when it comes to climbing those tech climbs on the trails, next time you're out and about on your ride, it becomes super easy. Now scoring for the trial section, you're gonna get a 1 if you put your foot down, 3 marks if you do a foot in, so put both feet down or try and push yourself up, and 5 for that big crash. So the idea of this one is to get to the top and the bottom of the hill without putting your feet down with a clean 0 score. Try this one out. So there you go, 5 simple skills that you can learn on one obstacle, and there's so much stuff we simply ride by, but if you stop and session it, you can definitely brush up on those skills on something pretty simple. But let us know which skill you enjoyed the most down in the comments box below. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and find us and give us a follow on social media. Cheers guys.